Alright guys, so now we are going to work with linear equation and inequality. So let's work on example number 1. So first of all, what you have to do when you want to solve this equation is get rid of the parentheses. So in that case, for instance, you are going to do 4 plus 2 times 5x, 10x, minus 12 equal 1 minus, and when you get rid of the parentheses, it's like if you're distributing the minus 1 to the 3x and the minus 1 to the 7. So minus 3x minus 7. Then you are going to it's a 3, so it's minus 3 plus 3x plus 3x. Subtract, add 12 both sides, and subtract 4 both sides. Why do we do that? Because by doing so, we are having all the variable on one side and all the non-variable on the other side. So we get 13x equal minus 7 minus 4 is going to be minus 11. Minus 11 plus 12, 1. 1 plus 1, 2. And we end up to have x equal 2 divided by 13. In example number 2, because we're having a rational equation, what I want to do first is get rid of the denominator. For that, I'm going to multiply by 3. I'm going to multiply by 3, oh my goodness. I'm going to multiply by the LCD both sides. So first, I need to find what is my LCD. So what is my LCD? I'm going to write each denominator and 1. Where does the 1 come from? From the other side. Just remind you, when I say every denominator, it's every denominator. In that case, 1 is not very important. But if it was 7 or 5 or whatever, you would have put 5. Then you need to completely factorize into prime each denominator. So 3 is going to be 3. 6 is going to be 2 multiplied by 3. And 1 is going to be 1. The LCD is the multiplication of each factor with the highest power. In that case, what is the LCD? So, LCD. Factor 3 to the 1, factor 3 to the 1, I'm going to take 3. I'm going to take 2. And I'm going to take 1. So my LCD is 6. So if I multiply by 6, the first fraction, x plus 2 divided by 3, minus 6 times 5x plus 8 divided by 6 equal 7 multiplied by 6. I end up to have the denominator would disappear, divide out. And so I end up to have 2x plus 4 minus 5x minus 8 equal 42. That gives me a minus negative 3x equal 42 plus 8 minus 4. So negative 3x equal 46. And so x equal negative 46 divided by 3. All right. Now let's focus on the inequality. You need to remember that when we are multiplying or dividing by a negative number, we need to flip the sign. So the symbol. So in that case, if we have minus 2x less than 8, I divide by negative 2, I divide by negative 2, negative 2. So the first thing I want to do is flip my symbol. 8 divided by negative 2 equal negative 4. And so I get x greater than negative 4. Okay? All right, let's try to solve and write that interval notation. So first of all, I need to get rid of the 7. And I got 3x. And because I subtract, I don't flip my symbol, 6x minus 9. Then I'm going to subtract by negative 6x both sides. Because I subtract by a negative number, I end up to have not to flip my sign symbol, and now I got negative 3x equal negative 9. Because negative 3x is less than negative 9, I divide by negative 3 to find the value of x, and I end up to have to flip my symbol. I got, not by x, but by 3. I've been distracted. Negative 3. And so now I got x greater than 3. When I want to write that as an interval notation, my answer is going to be 0 is right here, so 3 is right there. X is greater than 3. If x is greater than 3, I need to go to the right. And I'm going to the right just because x is greater than 3. There is no equal, so it will be parentheses, and the answer is going to be 3 plus infinity. Let's start to work out the example number 4 together. In the example number 4, we got 4x plus 8 less and equal than 2x minus 10. So I'm going to subtract 2x. And I'm going to subtract 8. I'm subtracting, so I don't flip my symbol. The 8 cancel out, the 2x cancel out, and now 4x minus 2x equal 2x, and negative 10 minus 8 give me minus 18. Therefore, I end up to have x less and equal than negative 9. I don't flip my symbol when I divide by 2 because 2 is positive. So if I look at my interval notation, I graph, let me do that properly by using my, there we go. Alright, so okay. There we go. There we go. Actually, I should have done that previously. And so now I'm going to plug the 0. Obviously, negative 9 will be on the left of my number line, and x is less than equal. Because it's less, x has to go to the left. And the interval notation is going to be negative infinity, negative 9, bracket because of the equal, always a parenthesis when it's all about the negative infinity, or and the same thing if it was plus infinity. All right, so I will let you do the example number 5 and the example number 6 together by yourself. Example number 1 and example number 2, I'll let you do that by yourself. Pretty nice, pretty easy. You have done that already many times. And I want to do with you now this example number 4. So, this example number 4, what do we have? First of all, what I want to do is get rid of the parentheses. So 3x minus 4x minus 4 is less than or equal than 2x. I need to change the battery of my pen. 2x plus 1. I'm going to 3x minus 4x is going to be minus x minus 4 less than or equal than 2x plus 1. I'm going to add x both sides. I'm going to add x both sides and subtract 1 both sides. By doing so, the 1 cancel out right here, and the negative x cancel out right there. Now, we end up to have a negative 5 less than or equal than 3x. Therefore, we are having x we having x greater than equal than negative 5 over 3. I divide by 3, I don't flip my symbol. So the interval notation is going to be number line. Oh, yes, I need to get used to that. So for the interval notation, I'm going to use this. All right. So now we're having x equals 0 is right there. X equals 0 is right here. I'm going to put my 0 right there. I'm going to put my negative 5 over 3 obviously on the left side of my 0. X is greater. When you're reading this right there, you're reading x greater than equal. So because x is greater, I'm going to the left. Okay? Because x is greater. Let me do that like this. Now it should be, here we go. Because x is greater, I'm going to the left. And so now the interval notation is going to be, because of the equal, a bracket. And so the interval notation is going to be negative 5 over 3 bracket plus infinity. All right. So example number 6, example number 7, and the practice problem, you will have to do that by yourself. Thank you very much, and I talk to you as soon as I will see you in class.